Do I even remember how to use this? Okay, it's in focus, so that's good. I'm gonna force myself to write a song in Logic today. I haven't used Logic in a while, and I feel like the features have gotten really cool. They've done a lot of updates the last few years, and I haven't used it that much because I'm a Pro Tools guy. But I do really like Logic for certain things, and I have made a record in this before. I made an instrumental album called Aberrations. I actually want to like try to craft like a real song with vocals and everything, and something kind of out of my zone a bit. I'm kind of feeling like some indie pop or something right now, so I'm gonna fuck around with that. See if I can get like good producing and mixing a song strictly in Logic. I don't know, just a fun exercise maybe. Cool. That's a good indie pop kit. Oops. Oops, no. I think the trick for quantization is to give it a starting point and then hit quantize, because so it starts on the right bar, so it's not off. I always have issues with that over the years. Nice. Just except for the last hit there. Alright, so now I can just loop this out. Kind of like that. I can use the, do an A instead of. I could be cleaner. And let's just record the other side now. All right. Let's see how this sounds. Let's bring these down. Actually, let's bring all this down. Not all that noise. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go up a couple octaves. Alright, let me just start with that, just to get it. Wrong note. I'm just going to drop down. It's been a minute, Logic. It's been a minute. Alright, cool. So we'll just now mess around with sounds. Cool, actually. A little too crystally. This is the part where you just spend hours and hours looking for the perfect sound. I've spent countless hours over the years, like going through all the patches and listening to different things. That's how you just find stuff. It's kind of like crate digging when you're, like DJs when they're looking for the perfect sample or something. Like it's the same idea here. It's like digital crate digging, I guess. You just got to find the right one. So I won't bore you with this anymore. That's a decent start for now. That could be a chorus. When I'm making a demo, I'll build loops basically for each section. So verse, chorus, pre-chorus, intro, outro, whatever. And then I'll just start pasting them around and kind of building the arrangement as I go. And then I'll tweak the arrangement. Like if I feel like a part is too long or too short, you just adjust for it later. But the main part for me in the early stages is just getting the parts laid out, getting the parts done, and then I can start flying around everywhere and doing some arrangement stuff. And then you start, as you go, you start getting ideas for things to lay on top. Like I'm already thinking about bass lines and stuff, and then other little guitar things I can do. Like indie pop has like interesting guitar noodles, I guess what I'll call it. And I'm not like, I don't know a whole lot about the indie pop world, but I've heard a ton of it over the years. There's definitely like a certain sound about it. There's certain elements that need to be included to make it sound like that, So, kind of like surf guitar is typically what I'll do. And then just like I want to do something over the chorus here. It needs to be something kind of melodic happening. So, delay setting. So like something like that, let's try it. Something like that. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we need some dirty guitar. Maybe I think we need a little gain. So let's see, dirt L, dirt R. We'll find like a decent dirty tone. Oh yikes! Sounds kind of cool. Bass guitar, let's go. All right, got a good bass tone here. Like, keep it simple, pretty good. We'll change up that drum pattern, just add some crashes and things and open up the hats. Just for now, you want something basic to play to. So let's come up with a bass line for this part. Start doing some crashes. I like how they have it all listed here. That's nice. Okay. The first one's got to be a crash. So. So that's one thing you want to do when you're building drums. When you're doing MIDI drums, you want to make sure that the things that you're doing on the kit are something that a human can actually do. So I'm pretty sure you can get back to the hat fast enough. So like it's like a you know back to the hats. So like yeah, I guess they could do like a right hand and then a left hand on the hat and then cross back over to make that one happen. So it'll be like yeah, you can do that. Cool. So yeah, I was gonna make sure it's like human. Maybe let the bass ride right here, and I actually added like a really sick little pedal, a grit pedal, some distortion on the bass. All right, so I'm thinking like a synth thing. Let's rock with that right now. Clockwork Ballerina. It's kind of. I guess I could try some vocal stuff. Check, check. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Alright, so I've done some work. I had to let my camera charge a little bit, and also I get hung up if I'm trying to like film and do things. So I'll show you what I did though. I started doing some vocal. I added a really cool vocal chain, like use Effect Rack by Sound Toys, and you can build like really cool like custom effects with different modules. So I have Devil Lock and then Echo Boy Jr. Just throwing some little like slap on there. Pretty good healthy slap. But here's some vocals so far. Where we go from here? I'm ready to close my eyes and ears. I'm so sick and tired. I'm exhausted now. So much happening. But where have I been? Should have been a fireman, I guess. Let's try that. Should have been a fireman, I guess. No, let's go do it again. Should have been a fireman, I guess. Should have been a fireman, I guess. Should have been a fireman, I guess. Maybe this song's called Fireman or something like that, or Ashes on the Ground. Should have been a fireman, I guess. Should have been a fireman, I guess. Where do I go from here? No. Okay, yeah, pretty cool. Wait, where did they all go? Or is something, all I see are ghosts, maybe? See that first line. Wait, surrounded by their ghosts. It's just me surrounded by their ghosts. Just me surrounded by their ghosts. Wait, where do they all go? It's just me surrounded by their ghosts. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. Taking another pill, take off the edge. Taking another pill, take off the edge. Just kind of mess around real quick. So I mean that's pretty much it. This song might be done. Do a nice solid finish on the guitars. So little fuzz. What about phaser? I converted the bass line to MIDI, and then I added, I used the Dark Secret bass. I just grabbed a synth bass, and it sounds pretty cool actually. So here's the bass, and then here is the bass with the synth layer. So, combined. Sounds cool to me. I do have to clean up some. There's like some stuff like here. I'm gonna go check those out and see. Those are just like probably random harmonics and stuff I was hitting because I'm not a good bass player. All right, well, I'm pretty much all about keeping it simple and not doing too much. And I feel like it's there. I don't have any other ideas right now. I feel like it feels like enough. So let's take a listen. All right, well, I'm pretty much all about keeping it simple and not doing too much. And I feel like it's there. I don't have any other ideas right now. I feel like I don't know. It feels like enough. So let's take a listen. Let's see. Where do I go from here? That's pretty cool. Well, all right, we did it. I had this idea yesterday. I was like, I just want to do something different. I want to like, my band does the reggae rock thing, you know, like beach rock is what we call it. But I just want to do something different, you know. And this is just gonna be like my own release. If I decide to release it, it won't be a Ballyhoo thing. It's just, you know, I just need to get this out, you know. So that was fun. All right, I might have to explore some of this even more. Logic is a great DAW. It really is. There's a few quirks that I still haven't gotten used to. I think are kind of weird, but other than that, Logic is a great DAW. And whichever DAW that you want to record on, just do it. There are no rules, guys. There are no rules at all. I see so many people using Logic now. Billie Eilish makes records on Logic. You know, Bill Murray makes records on Logic. I mean, so many bands. Pro Tools is like the standard, you know, but and I'm way quicker in it. But Logic is great, and you know, there's Studio One, there's Reaper, Cubase. Like, use whatever you want. You know, whatever you need. It's all tools. Whatever tools you need to get the thing out that's in your head, use it. You know, sometimes I'll use Logic and Pro Tools for different things, and then ultimately end up in Pro Tools to mix or whatever. But you know, you can do production stuff here, move it over to Pro Tools, whatever. So, cool, that was fun.